Hey guys, welcome back, John Megacycle here, another episode of Rise of Nations. I felt pretty good after the quick skirmish I played showing you guys just how the mechanics of it worked. We played as the Greeks against one other opponent, and I had a lot of fun with it, and I really wanted to give this game another go, so I thought this would be another good opportunity to show you how a bit of a different map would play out. We're going to go with East meets West, and what this is each team shares its own large continent. Really changes it up the team dynamic. So I'm going to stay as the... Oh, actually, you know what? Take that back. I think I really enjoy the Incan. The Incan have the power of gold. Your mines make wealth as well as metal. Wealth commerce limit is up 33%. When one of your units is killed by an enemy, you receive a 25% refund. The awesome thing about that is since you can use gold to trade for other resources, the Incans are amazing with wealth. So keeping that in mind, you're going to be able to move a lot of resources quickly even if it's something you're not producing. That having been said, I will play as the Incans. Let's go ahead and get this set up here. Map size is going to have to be standard since we're playing with 4 people. Game speed normal, game rules standard, that's fine. I kind of don't care what sides they're on. Looks good to me. Another thing I noticed about this game, I forgot to mention, is if you wanted to turn off all of the special abilities and the unique units, unique New York. Yeah. Anyway, if you wanted to shut off some of these things so you're just playing straight up, you can do that here with these options. Otherwise, each actual nation has a few special units of their own, and that's something I didn't mention. When I hit start, we'll see it. So here are a few and I can't even... Okay, 10 years ago this game wouldn't load so fast. But each nation gets about 3 or 4 special units that really make it unique for that nation. I think I just repeated myself. Anyway, the Greeks that we played before get very special. I believe they get the phalanx spear soldiers, so instead of just a normal spearsman, they get the phalanx, and they got certain specific shock trooper horsemen. So for the Incans, I think I saw some foot shock troopers on foot, and then also the mortar. So, about as you'd expect, we don't have our university. We do have our library, though. So we're doing research actively now. Just get the market going on. But we're not producing any research, so that knowledge tab here is missing. So that was just to emphasize the power of the Greeks a little bit more. Here's our ally right next to us, so this continent's going to be a little cramped. This is mostly going to be a naval war. Just fine by me. Let's go ahead and do that. Civics. Now we can go through all these tabs and I can tell you about what they do, but I think you get the idea. We have military, civics, not research, commerce, and science. Science opens new structures for you. Commerce gives you a higher market cap up here. Let's see, civics allows you to build more cities, and military increases your population cap and also gives you military researches. So that having been said, let's go ahead and get another city on. The good thing about building extra cities is they produce 1 food and 1 lumber, or not 1, 10 food and 10 lumber when they are just normal. So this one's already producing some food and lumber for us just to get us started, and that's much more critical early in the game. Let's see, we have our 5, that's full, fantastic. Get our second city started immediately, and of course in lower right we also have our scores. We have Queen Chabi. What is she? Mongol. Cool. Okay. Get everyone to move their villagers to that center point whenever we build them. Build them. It's funny the language I'm using. These structures are coming online. There's no such thing as online. This is the classical age or whatever. We're building villagers. Like it's just funny when you say it like that. Because what you're saying could never possibly happen. You can't build, well, I guess you can build people from a genetic perspective. like the old-fashioned way or whatever, but I think you get what I mean. And merchant. One of the nice things about playing with multiple, I guess, players or AI or whatever, you see down in the minimap we got little blue glowy blocks. Those are rare resource tiles. And because our ally controls some territory as well, we can hopefully assure that our stuff will be defended. So it'll give us also a really nice jump on some materials and resources we wouldn't have before. Considering I've got 1 tile in my area and he has 4, or she. Oops, hang on. With your allies, you can occupy the same resource tile, so I'm not taking anything from them, which works out great. There's that. You can go there, and pretty soon we need to start working on, yep, there we go, population reached, and I'm sure our economy's tapped out. There we go. See, we're not producing nearly, or we're not receiving nearly as much. We're only 90% efficient. Let's go ahead and get another farm, and that's actually going to tap us out. Oops. Oh, hey. Letter P pauses the game. I'd been playing this for years. I had no idea. Okay, still works. Still works, just wanted to test. Still works. Okay, right now we've got some time until we get our economy bonus. Let's see here. What else can we build? We need the classical age before we can even build the library. Wow. Or university. Yeesh. Library. Market. What did we need for commerce? A lot of food. Let's do that first. The market's actually going to produce money for us. Now, another way we can get resources is the ocean. We have whales, which produce food and metal. We also have fish that produce food and wealth. So there's a lot of good stuff we can get just straight from the sea. So even if we don't have a large land base, we can still be pretty profitable. Okay, no, we're going to coinage first. Yeah, forget that. I'm maxed out on resources here. And we've got enough rare tiles that we're going to be producing a good amount. There we go. That makes me feel better. Which means now we can trade. Definitely want science before we do the age research. You might have also noticed here on the left side we have all these tiles. These are the rare resource tiles that we've been collecting. So here we have salt. In a minute or two when this merchant is done deploying, we'll see a little salt icon. And this gives you a really nice idea of what you have available. Look at that, we've already capped out. Okay, temple. Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm just gonna pay for it because I need to get some of these structures online. Again, online. I said it. One of the things I like about this game's mechanics as well is it removes the money or the resources to produce a structure or a unit immediately. Normal Command & Conquer games, if you see me play those are subtracted as the unit is being created. StarCraft will also use the subtract the resources immediately methodology, and that's a really good way to know that after you've built some stuff where you're at financially. For the Command & Conquer games, if you've built a couple of units, maybe some vehicles, and you're working on a structure, that structure might not be done in time because you have a bunch of other stuff you queued up. So it's good to know. It's good to keep track this way because it's removed from the account immediately. Okay, we got some temples. We got a good baseline. We're getting more research done. This is starting to shape up nice. Yeah, this is one of those games that I'm definitely not the best. I'm darn mouse. I'm not even that good at it, but this is definitely one of those games that I truly just enjoy playing. Another good example of that where I just really like playing the game is Titanfall. I'm not much of a first-person shooty kind of a guy, but I do really enjoy the mechanics of that one. That's been a real clean game. So this is just another one of those that just really enjoyed it and still will pick it up. Okay, now we finally have our knowledge and metal opened up. So it's time for us to crank out a bunch more folks. So far, so good. Yep, so there you go. So now our mines will produce wealth as well as metal, which is awesome. Science and Empire again, because I want another city. What are you doing? Get to it. And this should have 4. Yes, it does. Okay. And that should... No, that's also low. Okay. Okay, there's that. Now, I do want another city. Let's go ahead and come on up here. Try to expand our empire a little bit. I'll usually spend the first 2 cities worth of time trying to really get the resource production figured out. Now that we've got metal, it's really time for us to start building a military. So actually, now that I just said all that out loud, let's get a central military going. Barracks, stable. I have a lot more lumber this go around, so that's why I'm building all the structures at the same time. A tower, that's a good start. What do we have for wonders immediately? Pyramids really increases your city limit, credit cap, or commercial caps. And same thing for about this one, increases your caps and increases wealth rate. That might not be a really bad idea considering it's cheap, and an increase to wealth this early in the game would be really beneficial. We're going to go ahead and tackle that. And we're going to build some lookouts. They're called lookouts now, but those are the ones that will evolve into the AA guns later. Okay, same thing here. We're just going to get some units on the field so we have something. It might not stop an enemy attacking completely, but it's at least going to buy us some time to react. Again, say this every single video, the worst thing you could do is have nothing at all. And we started, everyone knows we are attempting to build the Colossus. And Vladimir Lenin is on their team, and I'm behind. I'm the only one who's not moving to the medieval age at this time. But we've gone through different routes. We've actually gone through level 3 chemistry, which is available in the gunpowder age. So we've just taken a slightly different route on this one. Now let's see, is there a unit I can cancel real quick? You require food. There we go, we're all caught up. There we go. Everyone's in the medieval age. Not too bad. So we're going to go ahead and start getting some fishermen out. Being raided? Really? I'm glad we built something. Yeah, they won't get too far. I think they're getting a little antsy considering we're starting to build wonders. Diversify a little bit here. Okay. Whale for metal. Fish for food. And is there another whale we can tap? Is this whale? Perfect. So you might notice whenever we lose a unit, there'll be a little pop-up reticle for just resources gained, and that's with the ink and ability because we lost a unit. So let's get you guys right in there, pretty please. And you two. Oh, it's full. Oh, it's pretty healed already. Okay, hang on. Hang on. Thank you. So we're at 121 monies, or wealth. 151. Very nice. Time to work on those support structures. Then the very second these are done, we gotta move right to that third city. We're delaying a little bit here. What do I need to build yet? Granary. There we go. Okay, I'm sure they found out they were trying to fish. They totally did. They totally annihilated it. Since this is going to be a much more predominant naval battle, that's another thing that we should really get to work on. And... whoops. Okay, there we go. Let's see here. What is good to start? Well, first of all, I want my land base up to snuff. There we go. Meaning, time to research. Time to research. Get us on an even playing field with everyone else. Yeah, they're just pegging off my fishing vessels. There's not a whole lot I can do. I didn't invest too much in a navy, so... wah? There's not much I can do about that right now. Get a few more of those. Every structure that gets built, we get a little more production, which is good. Okay, time to actually work on actual factual knowledge research. I think the reason why we've got the plus 50 right now is because I'm sure we've got a few, yeah, plus 20, plus 10, plus 10. That only adds up to 40. Maybe we get 10 by default or something. But at any rate, that's how that works. So now we have to really catch up if we want to start using knowledge, and we will as we move through all the ages and such. There we go, cap that out. Oh, whoops, that's not what I meant to do. Okay, we hit another economic cap. Research, research. Oh yes, okay, so the actual universities produce some knowledge by themselves, so that's good. Okay, time to get busy. Let's go ahead and put this third city back here. We'll just treat it as an economic base. Not a lot for defense or anything like that, but they'll at least get us started. And in the same token, I do need a few more citizens to build me some more docks. Okay, time to treat the naval threat mildly more seriously, and I'm under attack. Awesome. Interrupt me while I'm monologuing, you jerk. Okay, where are we under attack? One horse? Really? That's what all the fuss was about? Really? That was dumb. So here we go. Inti Maceman. This is a very specific unit just for the Inca. So that's just an example there. I think the next unit up or two is that cannon, that other unit that we have as well. Okay, time to do... We'll just get going. We'll worry about the semantics later. Another really neat thing about this game is the citizens, or any workers, will automatically go and find stuff to do. Who's under attack now? Does this guy have any military? Oh yeah, he's got stuff, okay. The workers will automatically go look for stuff to do if they're left alone. So I don't know if you noticed, when I constructed this, I just told the citizens to go here. After about 5-10 seconds, then they'll just move to the mine automatically. Just like that. There was also a really awesome feature at the time that didn't even exist in any other real-time strategy game that I was aware of. Okay, so first things first, we have to catch up technologically. We're way behind in quantity and quality, and the last thing I need to do is start crapping out a bunch of really terrible ships. There's that. Oh yeah, we're sitting on wealth now. Okay, time to get all this research caught up. Too much, too much, too much. Just right. Wanna dance? I'll dance. Now, I'm very confident that we do not have enough to actually attack with. So we're not even going to try. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4. Just want to get a bunch of stuff in the ocean. Perfect. That'll get us a nice mix. That'll get us a good entry into how we need to start playing this. And I forgot completely about knowledge. It's been long enough that I've kind of forgotten some of the semantics with this game. Yeah, because knowledge is absolutely what's killing me from moving too much farther here. And let's make sure, insult to injury, we are going to be the... Oh, we're still the last? Crap, I thought I was going to be the first going to the Gunpowder Age. I've had a little bit on my mind. Cool. Light ships and heavy ships, a nice match. Oh, there we go. And now bombardment vessels exist. Awesome. Okay. Now what we can start doing is we can start harassing them. So now here's their dock. We're just going to surround it. And that's actually going to give us really good range to the rest of their goodies as well. So, let's get you as well. Get us all together when we're producing citizens. Because we're a little bit behind again. So it's time to really start monopolizing on the wealth we've got. Wealth we have, I should have said. Because I'd like to get another wonder out pretty soon if possible. Did I get these? I did. I did. Okay. Oh, shoot. Sure, causing a bit of a ruckus there. But now we also need to research bomb vessels and start using those things. They're about exactly what you think. They're big cannon ships. Okay, so this is going to become a problem. If we're all cramped in here, we're going to get easily flanked from the left or the right. So it's important that we keep recalibrating and redetermining exactly how we need to face our ships. Yeah, they're going to land on the land, and we're going to kill them. Real simple math here. Now what we could do on top of this, since we've got far better naval control, we could easily move in with our land forces and start actually attacking some stuff. Since I'm thankful we built this as heavily as we did, but we should get a few more on point. We got the cash. Let's go ahead and get a few more infantry. Let's buy some more of that. Good healthy mix, and of course we need some supply wagons and some form of artillery. Okay, come right back here. Let's stick with that. Oh, resource cap. A little food. Boom. Yeah, that's a ton of wealth, and that's absolutely awesome that we have as much as we do. Very good. Gonna wait a little longer, and then we're gonna move in. Time for you guys to work on foods. Oh. Okay, I think this is good enough stuff to get started. For land units, all you have to do is just give them a move order across the ocean and they'll figure it out. The only thing you actually needed is a dock. And that'll give them, and I think level 2 science or something, that'll give them the ability, they just convert into these little transport vessels and they just move right over. Okay, very good so far. Okay, what other wonder can we do that'll boost our wealth? Terracotta Army, Colosseum. Ooh, the Porcelain Tower. Increases your income from rare resources in your territory and markets by 200%. You receive the bonus ability of all rare resources in your territory, even if you don't have a merchant there. That's awesome. That's what we're building. There looks great. Get a couple of observation posts up. For when, and I should have explained that a little bit before, what'll happen is that'll evolve into an anti-aircraft tower because the AI will definitely use airplanes and they will actually use enough to take down your wonders. So it's a bit important just to have at least something available there to act as a buffer. And someone else reached Enlightenment Age. Let's catch up a little, shall we? Very good. Already causing a whole mess of static for these guys. Age of Enlightenment. Okay, we're going to get all our resources spent out getting some of this research done, and then we're going to start building more military, see if we can get a hard push in there. Yeah, looks like we don't have all too much left. Looks like we don't have anything left. That was pretty good for just a quick push, so I'm not too worried about how that turned out. Pay for the research now. Since we don't have a whole lot of military units, it's nice and cheap. Very good. Wait for some of this research and stuff to finish. Okay. Kind of makes me wish we built the terracotta army this time as well. There we go, the mortar. Expensive, slow moving, particularly effective. Usually it'll also say a little bit of a blurb why this particular unique unit is better than the normal. So like the phalanx, I think it might actually say more damage up close or something. Like it'll say a little something, you know, to make you think like, yeah, okay, it makes sense that that's a unique unit because it's better, instead of, you know, just being vague, like just say, it's an artillery unit. Well, duh. Porcelain tower complete. Fantastic. Did I build one back there? Yeah. Okay, so see all of our economies just capped out completely? Yeah, definitely, because all of our merchants just doubled. What are you doing here? Come on. So that means definitely need this, but that's going to take a while. Okay, a little low on lumber. Bam! Okay, very good. We got the time for another city. This is also definitely one of those things you never want to just sit and be content about something. You need to constantly be expanding. And we did lose our navy, so let's go ahead, spend the time, get everything nice and researched. Because this is going to pop. Yep. Perfect. Look at that. And we're still capped on wealth. That's crazy. Let's see here. Where's my... There it is. I'm not used to the way these structures look. Okay, that ought to reinvent our navy. Because this is certainly reinventing our army. We have the highest tech. Let's get a few more units out in the field. Let's see, what are we looking like here? Some artillery, we have some supply wagons. I'm going to definitely want a fortress to be constructed. And I almost don't care where it is. It would be much smarter if it was built at the front line, but I just need it online right now. So let's go through the motions, shall we? We need a smelter, lumber mill, granary. That's uneven. That's okay. No, you guys Straight to the mine. Considering we're literally pulling gold out of the hill, ready to use, definitely. Emperor Woody. Get it? Woody, Woody. Alright, never mind. Good, good. Bam. Naval control again. The Navy's pretty cheap until it gets much later on. That's when it starts to get really expensive. Because you get aircraft carriers, which are absolutely amazing. They come with a couple of fighters on the deck. And, I mean, you use it just like you'd think an aircraft carrier would be used. Alright, let's keep everyone together here. I said everyone together here. Unless it can hit us from there. Yeah, I didn't think so. There we go. Now the real trick of this, when we do the landing on their territory, it would be absolutely amazing if we could actually build a barracks over there. That way we're just chunking out units like crazy. The big problem is it's going to be difficult to supply my units with anything proper. That's what's going to be the pain here. I don't want to dump all my wealth just to pay for food to get that upgrade. I can wait. Let's see, what do we have here? Quick mental math says about, what, 40 units there? Just going to fill in some of the other units that we don't have a ton of. Works for me. Okay, so how are we sitting? Vladimir Lenin is on their team. Okay. Did I get all that right? No, hang on. There, that was the problem. Okay. That one's done. Another city. It looks like these guys are just done on the Navy, huh? And yes, we will purchase that. Considering that economic research, or what is it called? Commerce. That commerce research is going to open up our caps, considering we're right now maxed at 400. Oh wow, 65 efficiency on metal. That's crazy. Okay, time to move in. Just like lemmings. Very good. Okay, now I'm more interested in a wonder that's going to increase my commerce cap. And I really want the Kremlin, so we need, what, the industrial age? Okay. Yeah, we can get there. Bam. Bought and sold as good as gold. There's that. There's that. We're also going to use these guys to build up all the support structures. We're almost in the industrial age. Why is he building the pyramids? Well, it's your deal, dude. And also oil refineries. Because we researched science as far as we did, these are opened up now as well. So there's 1, 2, 3, and there's the 4th. Perfect. Okay, let's actually concentrate on the attack we sent, huh? Use our general abilities. Come on back. Come on back. We need to keep you guys grouped together. Let's move right in here. Where's our cannons? Get on that. You need to make that go away. See, the problem is they're engaging too quickly. They're seeing a guy and just going right after it. What I really need them to do is stay put. If they stay grouped together, they'll be able to defend each other better. I can talk. Ah, there we go. Hang on. Here's where we're getting the ships. Dreadnought and Destroyer. Yeah, let's pay a little oil. And they completed the pyramids. Good for them. We're going to complete the Kremlin right now. And, of course, more importantly, is to actually get some oil production going on. Let's see, there's one there. And one there. Really, the Kremlin and the Eiffel Tower are the two wonders that I really stick with, considering they boost your economy and then double your economy, especially when it comes to oil. That's something that's absolutely critical at this point in the game. And our attack is mostly destroyed. Still good that we're the ones pushing, though. Let's bump up an age, shall we? Another resource and research check. Make sure we've got everything set up. You can really tell, I guess when I'm flipping through all these researches, you can really tell what it's for based on what structure you're talking about. So like this one is the barracks. All the research that's ever going to come in here are upgrades to infantry units. Real simple. If the smelter's highlighted, these are all going to be metal related, timber related, food related. You kind of get the idea. Oh wait, I was holding the wrong button down. Hang on. Shift to give Q commands. I was holding Alt because I played CNC3 just recently. And that's that order. That's how you give multiple orders there. So, okay, now that we've already advanced in age, we're going to go battleship, and we can go cruiser immediately. There we go. And here's that aircraft carrier I was mentioning. Pretty awesome. It creates its own airplanes, its own fighter bombers, and then they get replaced automatically by themselves. It's really good when a lot of this is blinking yellow, because it means we've already capped out our reserves. I mean, at this point, 500 is the highest unless you build some specialty structures. We're working on the Kremlin right now, so it'll be much higher. But aside from that, and we lost all our ships. Haha. These look awesome. Once that Kremlin's online, we're going to move right to airbase. Helicopters are absolutely going to be a big help when it comes to attacking. They'll also be a very great help when it comes to dealing with sea units, because they're good against subs. There we go, our caps jumped up accordingly from 500s to 650s, a 700. Definitely, now we're making way more stuff. Research check. Let's just buy that right out. We're sitting on a ton of wealth. We don't have much of a military right now, so this is a perfect opportunity for us to do our research. Yep, even planes. Even if we don't use them, let's get the upgrades. See on the right side there? It's getting loaded up with upgrades. Ding, 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 ding. Okay. That's excellent. Now, more importantly, we're low on knowledge, so we need to really make sure we've got our... Oh, they're scholars at this level. Okay. Oh, hang on. Okay, that should cap that. These guys are all the ones doing nothing. Looks like. Okay. Okay, we got quite a few idle people. We can go ahead and build the Eiffel Tower. Where's a decent, not terrible place to put this? Oh, yeah, that's right. Duh, I already have Colossus there. Let's go there. Clean up with a little air defense, and let's see some missile silos. Now you can see on the minimap the range of the missile silos. I'm dragging it. So we kind of want this close to the enemy. So let's do that, and that, and that. Hopefully that's going to be the steps to wrap this up. Because you can go with this back and forth all frickin' day, and this game is good, but I have stuff to do. Okay. Joking aside. There's our big fat military budget. Good complement and good mix of everything. Hang on. How many... I have 3 supply wagons. I don't need 5 more or 3 more or whatever I was building. Alright, where does the Eiffel Tower put us? 6 wonder points. That'll actually give us 12 wonder points. That's actually going to meet and exceed the requirement. So if this attack doesn't work, we'll just win, I guess, a lamer way. But we'll win all the same. Pretty confident of that. Really good mix here. I'm liking it. Liking it. And we do have our generals still, so that's good. The generals are units that are created out of the... What are they called in this age? The redoubt. They're good support units. They provide armor for your units and provide a couple of enhanced abilities. So that's why I'm thankful that we got those guys around. Okay, research. Let's go ahead and just pay for it. There we go. There's the oil for the information age. Then after that, we'll get the 4... I wouldn't call them game-ending, but they are certainly game-altering technologies. Might be interested in mass fabrication. Not too sure what we want to do yet. And with all of our upgrades, we actually ran out of all of our wealth, even though we're producing 715 every 30 seconds. Good. Our Navy's keeping them at bay. Our ships are made out of metal, theirs are still made out of wood, so that's nice. Very good. So yes, that gave us the wonder bonus in a little under 5 minutes. That's going to be what we need. So what we're going to do is, as we're attacking, we're going to send all of these workers with the attack, hoping to get like a barracks or some kind of a foothold up there, and then we'll actually be able to do something a little more concrete. Let's go ahead and do our research. Artificial intelligence. Perfect. The second that's done, all units we create will be absolutely instantaneously built. I've gone through the Uber tech, or however you want to call it, but we'll go through real quick again. We have missile shield. Enemy missiles will not explode in your territory. World government, meaning all the timer victories are instantaneous. The global prosperity, which increases your resource cap. And artificial intelligence. So a lot of these have good reason to choose them, but I really do enjoy artificial intelligence, especially considering if we don't have a really big army and mine takes so darn long to make, this is what we're going to need. So workers are ready. We're going to move the whole army out. Just give them a generic move order, that way they're not spread out so far. And then we're going to go ahead and set up. Oh, that's right. This is all enemy territory. I've forgotten about that. So we have to capture at least one city or make the city neutral. But, on the plus side, let's work on our nukes. And probably the rest of our research. Again, we're in a really good position where even if we lose this attack, we're still winning. We're still the ones doing all the attacking. Okay, let's get the workers moved up. And the very second that they get up there and we neutralize this city, we can start building a bit of a structure. Maybe get up a fortress if we have enough room. Definitely a couple of barracks and... what are they called in this one? They all change what they're called as they go from age to age. I think it's called an auto plant. Oops. Yeah, auto plant. Before it was a stable because it had horses, you know, it made sense. City captured. Okay, now this is neutral territory. Must build within your own territory. Okay, cool. So that's another thing I didn't remember. Hopefully that city will be raised and under our control, and we just develop nukes. At very minimum, what's going to happen now is we just have to buy a minute 30. And this is going to take a minute 50 for us to do anything about it. But we can at least repair the city. It is technically ours, even though we don't own the territory. And how close is artificial intelligence? Oh, very close. The real kick in the teeth here is you set up a barracks, or anything to produce units, and you have artificial intelligence, and then you're just cranking these things out on their home territory. It's kind of embarrassing when you get that far. For them, I mean. There's a Statue of Liberty, and we're going to just destroy it. What we could do is we could capture the city, and then we would get the Statue of Liberty, but at this point, we're going to win in under a minute. See, there's the power of artificial intelligence. Boom! Who's ready to party? Perfect. This gives us more than enough hardware to call this a done deal. Sell off some of these production structures. I don't need that. Yeah, just waves of stuff. Look at that. And, let's see here. 7 seconds. Oh, let's work on another tech. There we go. Let's take a quick look at the map here. Oh, they had a good amount of stuff. Oh yeah, they were probably producing like crazy. But this is good. This was a really good matchup. The East versus West is one of my favorite types, considering the way you have to play it out. If you're going to attack with aircraft or navy or just come straight with land, you got to kind of do a combination to really get in there. Perfect. So let's go ahead and just check a little bit of the analysis. We'll call this an episode. Winners, clearly. The Mongols and the Incas. Most valuable player. It'll choose one from each team, I believe, to make that kind of fair. Let's see. Yep, Wonder Victory, East meets West. Let's just check some of the stats. And graphs are my favorite, so here we go. Yep, definitely the score. Makes sense. Military, we were on top a good chunk of the time. So I'm sure when green and purple came in, they used their combined efforts to push us back. So that's how we kind of kept losing there. Oh, here, you can see exactly when the first bit of artificial intelligence happened, and then we lost some stuff, and then we built way more stuff. So that's pretty cool there. Territory, I don't think I have too much to say here. It was red and blue shared, and then green and purple shared. So I guess I would pretty much average out. So, I mean, you're on your own island, so there's not much there. And then, of course, here is where we blew up the city, and then took it over. Resources good, research good, tech good, timeline. Again, let's see here. We were last for classical, last for medieval, even last for gunpowder, but it looks like we were ahead for everything else. Neck and neck there on enlightenment. So yeah, thanks again for watching, guys. Appreciate it. Hope you enjoyed, and I'm going to see you next time.